be an indicator. Oh, I was about to say there should be an indicator of when we go live, and then I just watched that go from off air to live. So
Yeah, there's actually
I'll just
live.
go ahead and shut up now.
All right.
I don't get any of that on my little Android phone. Oh yeah, no, I'm sorry. I'm
Top
live.
right hand corner, B.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let me step it up. You got a laptop, don't you? Or at least a computer.
I don't got a camera on it though. I got an old school computer.
Oh, yeah.
Hey,
All right.
Christmas alert.
Chris on the deal about that.
You better take back one of them Tupperwares, God.
Killer.
Hey, it's
Yo, what up?
Kels. Mr.
Right on top.
himself.
Cold
We
fish.
just went. We
Was
just.
that Haley in the background?
What up?
What's up?
Was that Haley?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
What's your
shoot.
guess?
What up, brother?
All right. Well, you're not supposed to introduce. We just getting started. We didn't even do the introductions.
Oh, my bad.
All right. Welcome to the latest Mackin and Hangin.
Mackin and Hangin.
Mackin and Hangin. I don't even know what I'm going by these days. Today I will be Dundee, reporting live from the Christmas tree. Still dark.
Yo, time out. I think I mean to mess up your introduction, but we should probably give ourselves the credentials. I mean, I make it sound like we got something going, but like, where? Like,
Can you get in the shot a little bit better?
can I what?
Can you get in the shot?
You ain't even in the shot.
I'm not. How about now?
Yeah, you're good.
Oh, you in the shot?
All we got is your shoulder.
My shoulder's the only thing in there?
Yeah. When he talks, it's everything. You must don't have a full screen, Lewis.
Oh.
Cause yeah, what I'm looking at is I'm all in there.
Yeah, he's there.
Oh, anyway,
My bad.
I'm Hot GP, and I'm a dude. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah,
Got me back in hanging.
Hey, I'm unemployed until Tuesday. I'm bumming and slumming.
$2 a year he was bumming and slumming. All right, go ahead, Lou.
Louis T. I guess I'm gainfully employed currently, but that has nothing to do with this at all. But I'm just trying to keep in the theme of what we just been talking about.
Yeah.
And I'm Kel.
Wrong. Start over.
Dang.
We all waiting for something.
Man, I got technical difficulties. See what happened was I may have damaged my phone this past weekend, whereas cameras don't work. So right now I'm low budget right now.
Oh, wow.
Low budget Kel right now. Chilling, hold on, low budget Kel.
No ESPN intro today?
Bam, Kel, that's the name tag.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm just macking and hanging. Low budget right now, you know, chilling. Cameras ain't working on my phone. Except for the front-facing camera. That's good, I guess.
God, dog, what did you do this weekend?
Man, I lost my glasses, bruh.
Woo, wild it out.
Man, I scuffed some J's up.
Woo, wild it out.
I time traveled.
Woo,
Doc
wild it out.
Holiday, bruh.
I'm glad I did not make it down to the liquid room.
Did New Year's Eve happen and nobody told the rest of us?
I think so.
All right, so where we at, B?
Where's our host? Where's our host with the most?
My bad. I'm trying to get proper lighting.
That's the kind of stuff you should do before. Yeah, we had a whole 30 minutes. 30 minutes when it was just us.
It was. We was Mackin and Hangin before it was cool. Oh, there it is. That's good. Before it was cool to Mackin and Hangin.
That changed.
All right, and you got to introduce our special guest tonight.
Oh, yeah. Our special guest, well, whatever. He got a mouth.
Haley D, I guess. Background, Mackin and Hangin.
All right. Our resident white man is not in the house tonight. Maybe he'll show his face later.
He out there owning the goddamn country.
Owning the country.
Oh my bad.
All right. I think one of the things that we kind of wanted to discuss, and I think there's a lot of questions even in-house, is What is Mackin and Hangin? What is this podcast? Who are we? What do we bring to the table?
True.
Hmm.
I mean, Mackin and Hangin is Mackin. Hey.
Yeah.
I mean, it's really simple science.
That's the science. But
Go back to
all
what
of
I
our
101.
hundreds of thousands of listeners may not be familiar with the term. It's like the excuse me while I do this real quick. It's like the dab.
It ain't like the dab. No, it ain't.
And when I say that, I mean not everybody knows what it is. They're like,
Oh, you're like Bow Wow.
Lil Bow Wow told us all what it was.
he was on some sucker stuff.
Y'all leave Chad Moss alone.
So this is what Mackin and Hangin is, and if I'm wrong, correct me. It's obviously a reference from the Wood. Lewis brought this to me I think the first time me and Lewis ever kicked it, which is years ago. Years and years ago. And it was, before all of us became productive members of society and proper gentlemen, we would spend equal amounts of time macking and hanging. And that's because a lot of the times the macking didn't work, so it just turned into hanging.
True.
That's a very good description.
And to break it down, that's definitely the origin of Mackin and Hangin, but this is kind of like barbershop talk.
Yeah.
It's like, so it's like but occasionally we have a white person.
Well, and
everybody got to shut up about the real black people stuff.
and there's not really a story, but there was countless of times where we would just be hanging, be us, everybody pretty much in this podcast, and even some others, Black Rob, he didn't want to be a part of the podcast, but we're gonna throw him in there, and we would kind of be hanging and just discussing things that we see and hear and that we have opinions on. A lot of times, more often than not, it have to do with the hip hop culture, because it's so vast these days. I think I don't know if it's fair to say, well, I don't know if it's the most popular genre of music, but it's pretty popular. But it's something that we felt like we could put our opinions out there.
Basically, what Dunny is saying is, we talk a whole lot of bullcrap about rap music, and we think we're so important at it that we're going to force you to listen to it.
Bingo.
Thanks, guys.
Why do we think we're important? I think that's what we need to say, is why our opinion matter.
Which is true, and I guess everybody at the table, has a perspective and has worked or been involved with hip hop somehow.
Yeah, and what's great about it is, where we're all similar, I think our opinions on music differ.
Oh,
That makes it interesting.
All right, well, Lewis, how about this? You tell us why you're so important.
Well, I'm probably not important, but things that I've done or whatever. Former promoter. I used to promote a lot of hippity hop shows throughout North Carolina. And then that led me into doing like other outlets involving that. One, writing for a couple newspaper or magazines, hip hop articles. And then that also led me to doing a local radio show or guesting called The Limelight, which Grayson got me kicked off. Haji got me kicked off and took my token black guy role. And
how was it a token black guy role? It was everybody on the show was black except Keith.
I don't know.
I feel like you might be the most important person on this.
I believe so.
With all those accolades.
But yeah, that's all. Like, people don't read anymore. So.
That's right. They podcast.
And they don't listen to the radio no more either. So none of those things are relevant or go to local hip hop shows. All three of those things are now invalid.
That's why we on YouTube, son.
That's what it is.
All right, so me and Dunny been making music together since 90. Well, I'll let Dunny be Dunny, but I've been going since about 97, 98. To fair success. I guess success is what you want to call it. We made a number of albums together. We've toured pretty decently. I don't know. What would you say, Lewis?
Like, and in reference to
Oh,
just
we're dope.
Yeah, I would say it is there was envy out there. You know what I mean? There was people that would say, "Dang, I wish I could do what you're doing." You know?
Yeah.
And when a number of people say that, then hey, you can call that some
Yeah.
success.
no.
To mild success. I'd also worked in radio for countless years. I did college radio from 98 to 02 and Coast 97.3 until about 07. Kel, you got some real weird shoulder jerk motions happening. But I think I've worked or been involved in every aspect of music and media, from corporate, underground, indie, however you want to put it. I've been fortunate and unfortunate to see all sides of it. You know, and at this point I've got an equal hatred for every part of it. It's harder for me to find things that I like about it now, like genuinely like, than just things I want to just throw wet popcorn at for hours.
All right, and myself, I mean, I've been involved in the music since I don't know, since early on. I've just been a fan of it. I feel like I have a real keen eye for the music. I see things deeper than the average. And maybe I'm tooting my own horn, but I see things deeper than the average fan, I want to say. And I don't know, I just have a different point of view. So I feel like I have that to add to this whole thing.
So pretty much he's saying he like R&B more than the rest of us guys.
He's
True.
What do you think about that?
You know what me, dude.
Yes, I like Wale. I don't mind saying, hey, public service announcement. I like Wale. I like Drake.
Ship them
Yeah.
all back to Africa. And ship Drake back to the Africa where it's only light-skinned niggas that speak French.
Drake do look like he could do a whole hot French verse, like a hot French 16.
That's
I bet that Mo could be a great French waiter at like a top-star restaurant.
And the hate starts before Kelly even get his introduction.
I know, dang. So, man, I've been a fan of like this culture since the beginning of the time. I remember my uncle brought me a Run DMC tape back when I was like 6 or 7 and played it for me. And like I listened to it, I was like, damn, this shit's actually kind of cool. I can get down with this. So, I mean, I've just been a fan of the culture forever. That I am a one-trick pony. Funny side story. So this group called Justice League was doing a show one time. And, Time out. And not to interrupt your story, but I think it's very important at this point to differentiate Justice Leagues.
Yes.
Oh, that's true. There's a group out of Fayetteville, a bunch of homeboys out of Fayetteville. They were all friends, schoolmates that formed a group. Now, not just us league, but Justice League.
Ah.
So they were doing a show, and myself, Mick, Blue Light, Eddie Bones, and the C didn't want to pay to get into the show. We were the cheap ones, right? So somebody had a great idea. Goes, hey, if you want to get in, you got to perform. Okay. We wrote a song. We had beats. We switched up beats. So Mick had Mick all messed up. Mick been writing his verse for like a week. We get up there. We performed. I got drunk and forgot my verse in this freestyle and talking about some boobies or something. Mick said, yo, it's Mick. Mike just stood there, token Asian white guy on the stage. The C was just a hype man. And Eddie Bones actually the only rapper in the group.
I forgot all about that show.
Yeah,
That show was great.
That was awesome. But yeah,
Oh, it was awful. Make no mistake, it was awful.
That was in Fayetteville?
No, that was your show. Gotcha.
Really? Which one?
the one at Bessie's.
Yeah. I didn't even know. I think that might have been the first time I met Lewis.
Well, probably. The first time you really got on my radar was the show as Brown Coat. Y'all had a UNCW. And I was like, yo, Haji, your boys. Yo, who's that?
Like, yo, you weak, son. Who the hell to do? But it couldn't have been a show. It couldn't have been a show we did as Brownco because we didn't officially perform as Brownco until a while after knowing.
So, well, it was a Haji Dundee show, but it was just you and him and the Hulkness. Like, I mean, I met the Justice League at Bessie's.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, but I mean, it was like everybody. But like Dundee, Alex, Super Greg, you know, like he first got on my.
Back then, what that probably was two different songs. We probably just mixed some verses. Hey, I got this verse from this song. Hey, I got this
verse from this song.
Let's mix it up and just make a song out of it. Okay.
All right. That's how most shows went.
That's how most shows went.
But I remember a show with Eddie Bones vaguely, but I don't remember Kells. I remember meeting Kells at Ruby Tuesdays.
I had the fly Adidas sweatsuit on. I had the jacket, the pants.
It was, and I don't know if this says anything, but at the end of that show, there was a cipher, and it ended up turning into a battle between me and Red. And Major, it was me and Major first, and then me and Red.
Wow.
And I think it was at that point where Red had like stopped being interested in caring about me as a human.
Where is that dude?
Red's doing he does a lot of movies. He does his own movies. Like I'll grab a couple and show you in a minute when I feel like getting up. And he does commercials. So he's doing more. He does like a lot of video camera type stuff.
Oh, right on.
You know, like the train with LeMaine video commercials. If you ever see that, a lot of the bail bondsmen.
Yeah. That dude that he can hold on to the side of a bar and then lift himself up.
Yeah.
Train with LeMaine.
Yeah.
That dude used to work at a Vista.
And I went to school with his brother Sean, which he does the bell bombs when Red does videos. Well, it's Love Life Entertainment, you know. But he did a couple movies. Like he gave old girl from the radio station was in one of them. Nakia.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I think S.I. was in it. Like put a ring on it. But he's very spiritual, spiritual, religious.
Spiritual brother now.
Yeah.
Nothing wrong with that.
Just because God bless him.
God bless you. Never let this rap pressure touch you.
You know, maybe when this thing get bigger, we can get some of his big HD cameras and it'd be like, Love Life Entertainment.
True.
Event, Mackin and Hangin.
I like how you said win.
You know. Oh yeah, I mean, 50 views today.
Oh shoot, we got one view.
With 50?
I don't know. I was making it feel sound
Way
good.
to 100.
Somebody looking. We got one view.
Hey, we got one. Hey, speaking of that, shout out to my boy Brandon Rosser. Watched the whole last video critiquing.
Rosser watched it? Brandon watched it?
Can we?
You know Brandon. You're just saying Brandon like you know Brandon.
I do know Brandon. He hit me up at better.
Yeah, but he's up in I think he's in. He might be back down in North Carolina now, but he was in D.C. But he I posted a link on Facebook. He clicked it. He was like, it was almost like he was tweeting me, but he was texting me. I could tell he was texting me while he was watching it. And that's kind of what y'all said it first, but that kind of put me in the mind that we need to explain this because we talk like we talk to us, not like we talking to y'all, the people that's watching. So like he didn't, people didn't get like when we said stuff like white people like Wu-Tang. That's something that we've always.
White people. Hold on a second. Dear white people, you like Wu-Tang. Am I wrong?
No. White people that like hip hop or don't really like hip hop, the ones that white people that don't like hip hop, that like hip hop, they like Wu-Tang and DMX and Tupac, but y'all don't really like the other stuff.
A lot of times it is you have to kind of be in our headspace because we kind of know each other, and some of these people looking on the outside in, they might know us individually, they don't know the collective.
Yeah. So some stuff we take for granted because it's already, how you say, you already know, you already. It's all
Y'all already know.
you already.
Y'all mean?
And so, but yeah, shout out to Brandon Rosser. Happy birthday, Rashim, my little brother. I don't think we ever done shout outs before, but
No, but I think we should pander to the listener, watcher. Like I think it was mentioned earlier, we need some feedback. We need to know. Well, actually, I don't know how we put it out there, but
This is how you put it out there. Dear people watching this, all 50 of y'all, please tell us why you won't tell your friends you watching us. Please let us know what it is that will never get us to 52 viewers. And then when you tell us that, tell us how we can get to 53 viewers.
I would. You know what I would love? A comment. I want to see a comment.
yeah.
No,
And yo,
floodgates and get your feelings hurt.
At least the first. I want somebody to say first comment.
hey, first comment.
I want it to be a sad face emoji.
First comment. If you can get up with Dundee or Dundee can get up with you, County Lines Clothing T-shirt, boom.
Right.
Right. First comment.
Hey,
So we got our first sponsor, County Lines Clothing.
wait, can you show them the product though? I don't believe I'm gonna get a shirt if you can't show me what shirt I'm getting.
True.
You can pick, like, you gotta, it depends on what size. Like, I can show you an extra large, and you might be a medium.
What if I'm in Detroit, Jamaica? How I know what County Lines is? Where do I go to look at it?
No, hey, we doing a giveaway. We're doing a giveaway. The first comment gets this thing. This was on the tree. This is a beer opener that was on a tree.
And I'll donate.
There you go.
Herc. Master.
Yeah, hey, speaking of that,
variant cover.
even though we all was talking about music, like we're not a one-trick pony. Like if Rob was on the show, it would definitely make it more rounded. The like sneakers, like Kel, other than having that one rap show, is a what do you call it? A sneakerhead. You know, a shoe like. And Grayson, I mean Haji and Dundee are very fashion forward people. Me, I'm just a fat slob, so I'm not that cool.
We rocks with them.
You know, and me and Haji are also nerds and read comic books from time to time.
Comic nerds, son.
Hey, did you see that link I sent with all the different covers?
Anything you said today probably went over my head. I've been kicking it with Haley all day.
No. So yeah, you might have to go back in our conversation, but I'm missing a couple.
All right, so here's what he's talking about. Marvel in October released their hip hop variants. So like, I mean, if you know, you know. If you don't, you don't. But it's real dope. Marvel is redoing all of their #1 issues with classic hip hop covers. And it's actually really dope. It's really dope. I've been following them since the first drop. However, what I didn't know was, I think earlier in the year, they're just going to drop a book of all the covers.
Yeah, next year, January.
Yeah. So I got buying all these comics, half of which I probably don't even care to read. But
it's like a lookbook almost?
Yeah, it's like a lookbook. I mean, it's a lookbook.
That's dope.
Yeah, hey, that one cover, Haji.
This is one of my favorites.
Yeah, I got that one.
DMX.
I can't see who that is.
Oh, I mean, it's the new Wolverine chick, but it's the DMX cover.
Hey, that one cover, the Guardians of the Galaxy.
Yeah.
That is actually Far Side.
It is.
Bizarre Ride.
I'm trying to figure out what the new Avengers cover is.
Which one?
Oh, it's the first issue. Hold on a second. Y'all talk. I'll look for it.
But
You talking about the Roots?
Nope.
come on, you know how'd you know the Roots cover the Illadelph?
Which Far Side album cover is it?
It was
Bizarre
Bizarre Ride.
Oh, interesting.
Yo, the worst one, like if you and Greg, I don't know if you know how to put links in the thing, because I always hear people at blogs I watch talk about there's links that you can click on. And
Yeah.
that link, it had the worst one that I've seen was somebody redid Kendrick Lamar's album. I don't even remember what comic it is. Horrible.
It's Guardians of Infinity.
Guardians of Infinity.
Yeah. I mean, it's really hard to tell.
That's the Kendrick Lamar cover.
Yeah, that's the Kendrick Lamar cover.
Oh, okay.
But this is the one I can't figure out, the New Avengers. I can't figure out whose cover this really is.
Ooh, hold on. Let me go. I'm about to go offline. I'll let you know.
All right.
Oh man, you sucker.
I'll be right back. I'll be here. I'll be here visually. I mean, audibly.
Oh, also, it's two new dads in this blog, and I know some of y'all got babies. I know most of y'all probably got babies.
Yeah.
I call it dad stupid. So comment on some dad tips.
Oh yeah. That's coming soon too.
Say what?
Man, I said that's coming soon. We may break off and do a separate
separate dad thing.
dad stuff.
Oh, dad code. Still playing his dads, which is actually not good enough for dads.
Yeah, but it sounds like some.
Oh wow.
Stuff.
Sounds like drug-related homo porn. Like,
Dope. A dads. Cool.
oh man. Anyway, Kel, what up?
Yeah, I'm trying to find something.
You got me on the hunt for this cover now. I'm trying to figure it out now too.
I think that's what Lewis is doing right now. That's why he didn't went freaking undercover.
I tell you what, let's
I am doing it. Hold on.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, can y'all hear me?
Yeah.
You see,
Okay. Huh?
so we cannot see you, but we can hear you.
Okay. I just I posted the link on Facebook.
Oh, word.
All right, and we're always looking for extra opinions. So if anybody's interested in guesting or just
Giving
want
topics.
to go live with us, you want to shoot us some topics you want to hear us discuss, shoot that in the comment section, right?
Bam.
Ooh, you did the finger point down. I see what you did.
I hope
Hey,
that works.
hey, Grayson, do you got the Ghetto Boys one yet? The Uncanny X-Men Ghetto Boys?
Did it drop?
I don't know. I haven't been to the con.
Oh, okay. Oh, you dropped the link to the this crap. I thought you dropped the link to. God dang, I'm word stupid today. But yeah, the link to the comic book.
But it got it shows the original covers and the. Is it the X-Men all new Saturday night? Is that the one you're trying to figure out?
Oh no, I know that one.
Okay.
That's Camp Lowe's cover. This
Yeah.
one's the New Avengers, and it looks like it might be like, I don't know, if you're like Grandmaster Flash or something.
Who's behind these covers? I mean, what's the science behind it?
It's all different like artists, like Amy Wu. Who the hell did this one?
Like, whose brainchild is this? What happened? What happened? Because this is super random. It's super random for them to do this.
I don't think it's super random. I don't know if it's coming off the heels of DC dropping the movie title covers, because DC dropped, because they have a partnership with Warner Brothers, right? So all the Warner Brothers movies, like, they reworked their comic book covers for. Like, they did a dope Superman one where it looks like the Superfly cover. And they did a Batgirl one where it's like the Purple Rain cover. And these came shortly afterwards. I don't know if it was a direct, like, yo, DC did that, watch what we drop on them.
Yeah, I think the attention that they got, because those covers, like some of those covers came out way before the comics. So I think probably the attention.
Grandmaster Flash and the Furious 5, sorry.
Bam! Give me that!
Drops the mic.
Give me that. Where the bomb at?
Sorry, Lewis.
Oh, I'm cool with it. But I think Haji,
We all know.
I think like when they drop like that Spider-Man Tribe Called Quest, the Doctor Strange, Dr. Dre, and like some of those early ones were just so hot and got so much attention. They was like, let's go run with it. I think, and then they just kind of said, because it kind of started out as like 90s. Like the first ones are all 90s, and that's what I thought it was really, really dope. And then it got kind of just like whatever. And I mean, it's still cool. It's just not as cool because I'm old.
I mean, I don't know. Like, they definitely got me. I don't know if they got anybody else, but yeah, like when Noah said, they had initially just dropped like the 90s covers, and I think there was only like 26 or so that came out, and now it's dang near close to 50 that's coming out.
It's 55, I believe.
55?
I think, I don't know how many more left to come out this year. Old Man Logan comes out next year, and that's the Death Certificate. Gotta get that. That's so hot. And the Black Panther Black Album, T'Challa. Oh, definitely gotta get that. Also, never mind. I was about to give y'all a Christmas spoiler alert, but never mind.
All I know is y'all breaking my pockets, Marvel. Cut it out.
No. Nerdvana.
Shout out to Memory Lane Comics.
Fanboy Comics.
Don't be cross-dicking my comic shop.
I'll give love to all the comic book shop.
Yeah.
Whatever is convenient for me.
No, but seriously, shout out to the dudes in Memory Lane Comics. That is a solid shop, solid dudes. Thank you. Anyway, I think we're the only one in this nerd boat right now, Lewis.
Yeah. Carol, talk about some sneakers.
Man, I don't know. I mean, there's a lot of hot stuff dropped. I mean, if you might cop the 7210s on Saturday, you know what's funny? Speaking of the 7210, so that was the season that the Bulls had 72 wins, 10 losses, right? So that sneaker coincidentally dropped Saturday. What happened on the NBA on Saturday?
I don't know.
Golden State lost. They took the first L yesterday.
Oh, who they lose to?
The Bucks.
Bucks. The young.
Yeah. Now Golden State's 24-1. So there's a meme on the internet today. It was a picture of Jordan like laughing, like leaning on Pippen. I'll see if I can pull it up real quick. In 1 sec, let me go to my computer door. That's computer in Spanish.
Haley, man, yo, talk to the world, Haley.
I got nothing to say. I'm a watcher, man.
You're what?
Haley's
Like
basically around for sage advice. He's kept me from doing stupid things for more years than I can count.
Terrible sage advice, mostly.
He's like, what's the old black man's name in Arrested Development?
Mr. Wyndham?
No, not Mr. Wow.
Okay, I'll take that.
The old black guy that used to be in the videos going, I do babu. And they just kept him around because he was hella smart and hella wise. That's
Shit. What's his name?
You gotta ask Fuzz that. Fuzz is a friend of ours, also an MC in the Wilmington area where we're based out of. But Fuzz used to have a beef with Arrested Development, so he might know.
Wait, what?
He have to have a beef with the rest of development.
Like they, God, I can't remember the story, but I know they did a show together, and I don't know if this was around the same time that he was possibly going to sign the Ichiban. I don't know, but I know like there was like a small beef or disagreement with like. I guess, what was the group back then? I think this is prior to NHA. This might have been NHA Shaft.
Yeah,
like,
Shaft.
Yeah, like Shaft. Like, you know, because I get, you know, Shaft was up and coming before moving to North Carolina, down in Georgia. And I think Arrested Development was down there in Georgia So this might have been like Shaft fractions disagreement beef. I think speech. It was more so speech. I think speech might have fronted on him or did something. I don't know.
Word? I thought Speech was a brother-loving brother.
That looked like a snake to me.
Hey, speaking of that, Greg, you were talking about getting a dashiki. Did you get your dashiki?
We're at the dashiki store. Just because I was going out with my Asian connections.
There was a brother out Friday night wearing a dashiki. Don't do that. Like I was like, how did you get in the club?
Somebody wearing it looking kind of cool.
Is Fuzz still around? Fuzz Jackson, right?
Yeah, Buzz is still around. He's still doing shows in Wilmington, and he's still doing it. He does like a weekly or something, doesn't he?
Him and Battle do a monthly Monumental Mondays. What's the spot by Husk? Duck and Dive. First Monday of the month, Duck and Dive. And I know I think he was just on the...
My Asian connection, sorry.
He was just on a show, Major Palooza, with Miles One, Cesar Comanche, our boy Malls, DeLuca.
Shout out to hashtag titty that.
Yeah, and then I know they just did a couple shows out at the beach. So shout out to Monumental Music, Fuzz Jacks, Miles One, especially Malls. You know, everybody in the hip hop community that's still carrying the torch.
Yeah,
I put my torch down.
Yeah. So I mean, and back to what we're saying. This is Mackin and Hangin. This is it. This is what we talk about when we're out drinking beers with each other. You know, these are some of the topics, and I would guess that you guys probably have some of the same topics. Because we're just regular old dudes.
No, we're not.
We're not. I would say we're super regular dudes.
Super duper regular.
Yeah.
But yeah, and then we're also, I mean, we're gonna flip it up. Like we're talking, like pre-talking, like we got some upcoming stuff, like just some crazy, like what if type scenarios, and we're just gonna kind of like play the scenario out for you. I don't even want to bring it up because it'll go in that, but it's gonna be dope. So it'll be those I think will be the most entertaining because those will be the easiest to follow. So it's gonna be it'll just get your gears, moving and stuff. So it won't be just like some hip. It won't be necessarily because I mean we're not this one trick because there's a bunch of people that do like hip hop blogs or whatever. That is not us. This is more lifestyle. I mean, it's movies, music, comics,
what's going on in the world.
fashion. I mean, it's just regular. I mean, it is. It's regular young men talking about stuff like life stuff. Yeah. So I don't know.
It's just our normal conversations. This is what we talk about on a daily basis on our text messages and our group chats. This is kind of what we do.
Yeah.
We're just sharing this gift with the world. I think there's a lot of crazy ideas and things that we talk about. I'd say we're borderline geniuses. We had a few beers in us, and I think we're just sharing these gifts with the world right now. These nuggets.
Our perspective. We have a perspective that should be shared with the world.
There you go. Thank you. That sounds a lot better than what I said. Thank you. It sounded educated. It sounded borderline genius.
And you know what? It's my mission. You know what my mission is? To bring Rob up in this piece.
Do what? Oh, to bring Rob?
Yeah.
What's Rob fronting for? Rob, why you fronting?
Why you fronting?
Rob hasn't even texted all day.
He probably working.
Not on Sunday.
No, I don't. Oh yeah.
Rob ain't never worked a Sunday.
Black Rob ain't joined the mob yet.
Whoa.
Deep.
Dear Internet, get Black Rob on.
We can hashtag about.
Hey, Black Rob is right now. He's probably on the internet trying to get us deals to share with us so we can come up.
Oh yeah,
That's true.
Black Rob is a
Black Rob
hustle.
alone.
Black Rob is a hustle, man. He knows what's happening.
That's probably why he's not on the internet. That's the ultimate hustle, man. He can't be putting out his identity like that.
That's exactly what it is.
He can't be putting his face out there. That is the ultimate hustle, man. Anyway.
Come on now. Say hello. Say hello. No? Alright.
Stella.
Nah. She just woke up. Alright, what else have we got on the agenda?
I really like the fact, this week is that Dundee is not live from the garage this week. I really appreciate that.
Oh, he got permission. Like,
Nah, I'll probably go back. The one thing about this whole Mac and Hang thing is we all have lives. We all have families and stuff. So we try to do this where we can, not bother them. And at the same time, we can have the, not necessarily privacy, but where we can kind of release. Oh, and here she is. She's woken up. But that's the problem. Herein lies the problem. Every word I say right now is being judged silently over there.
I've been judged the whole time. My wife is in the room next to me.
Yeah, see, and I can guarantee next week I'll be in the garage.
She's already texted Jen already, probably twice.
Yeah, see, that's right. That's not Mackable. That's not Mackin and Hangin.
Oh man! All right, we sound like we're running out. And well, go ahead.
No, I said I believe our friends from what's the Our Gang, Little Rascals. I believe we could learn something from them. No girls allowed. Al Bundy. No ma'am.
No ma'am.
All my heroes.
What is it? Superman. God, what was it called?
No, something about Amazonian.
Say what?
It was. You mean what the No Ma'am stand for?
No, not No Ma'am. The Our Gang. It was like Superman. No. Hey. Oh crap! I'll have to figure it out. And by that I mean I'm going to Google.
Let's say, and the No Ma'am was Men Against Amazonian something. I forgot what the last M was.
I was looking for one of Red's movies. It's deep. It's deep in a pile of movies, DVDs. Oh, for people that don't know what DVDs are, that's like when you watch Netflix, but they're on a disc, and it's just one of them at a time. Because I know a lot of people might not know or familiar with DVDs are. They're kind of like Blu-rays, but not as clear.
I got a television full of them. I need to get rid of those bad boys.
All right.
All right. So, do we have any other topics at hand? Are we gonna shoot?
Oh, that's what it was. He-Man Woman Haters Club.
Right on.
It was the He-Man Woman Haters Club. I'm down, so down with that. Hold on, let me see. Because they had a pledge. Let me see if I can get it. Hold on. What was the pledge? Oh, you guys talk. I'm going to figure out what the pledge is.
So, real quick, nobody responded to the text I sent about Slim Jesus' recent performance.
Oh, Slim Jesus is doing it big.
Well, this is how big Slim Jesus is doing it right now. He performed his song Drill Time
Better off for it.
at a strip club in Kentucky for 30 people. That was packed. That was it. He performed at a strip club in Kentucky for 30 people.
I mean, if Slim Jesus was to perform here, I don't think more than 30 people would come, especially depending on the promotion and where it was at.
It would be because and we talked about this, the parody rapper. We're going to define parody rapper. But we would go because it would be a parody rapper, and it would be entertaining to laugh and
It'd be funny.
See this dude pretend to be a gangster.
You would pay money for that though?
Yep.
Over going to a real gangster show? Yes.
Well, you don't think he have real gangsters with him that's like exploiting them and making them?
I don't. I don't.
Nah, in the video they showed the performance of the video of him performing. There was a real gangster in the video.
Man.
Well, he probably got that since that dude took his mic. He's like, I don't want to have security, but I want to have security.
All right, time out real quick if I can just interject and recite the He-Man Woman Haters Oath. I, Haji P., member in good standing of the He-Man Woman Haters Club, do solemnly swear to be a He-Man and hate women and not play with them or talk to them unless I have to, and especially never fall in love. And if I do, may I die slowly and painfully and suffer for hours or until I scream bloody murder. He-Man Woman Haters Club.
That
And
should
what
be
is
our
that
motto.
from?
It's from the Little Rascals.
That's the pledge.
You said that too loud. My wife heard you.
He-Man Woman Haters Club.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
My wife. Hey,
Do worry about you.
All right.
Don't
Do
answer.
worry about you.
So that sounds like a time to sign off.
All right. Well, this is the newest. I don't even know what number we're on, but we have Macked and Hung. So until next week, folks. This is Done signing out.
Yeah. Yo, and then it looks like Sunday night's a night, so look for new Mackin and Hangin. It looks like we're doing weeklies, so look for new Mackin and Hangin Sunday nights or Monday, whenever. And hopefully pretty soon we'll have some other outlets where you can get it, so we won't just be, because I don't want people finding me on my personal page. So we'll have like a Mackin and Hangin Facebook pretty soon, hopefully, and as the stuff grow. And we'll be posting the links.
Oh, you know what I just noticed? This right here, this is baby snot.
I forgot you, B.
I forgot I didn't change shirts.
No babies.
Dad life.
Bad life.
Oh, and Panthers are now 13-0.
Ooh.
True.
That ain't better than the Warriors record, though.
24-1.
But they lost.
They got a recent L.
And 24-1 still beat your little teen and O.
Okay.
Sports talk.
Yes, that's more numbers.
Yeah, none of us care about sports. I don't even know why this is a conversation.
We're men. We care about. We're men. We care about sports.
Yeah, sports.
Sports.
Balls and stuff. Points.
All right, we out. Me and my balls is out.
All right, y'all want to say your goodbyes and all that good stuff? Bye-bye.
He's nuts.